back again. I'm here with Randy in his, what year is this?
96 Eagle Talon.
96 Eagle Talon. This is a TSI?
Yes, sir.
It is an automatic. Oh, got a little belt squeal there.
Yeah, power steering.
Okay. Is this canned?
Yep, 280s.
Okay.
It's got 280 cams.
Wow, well, it's got a hell of a lope to it for sure. I'm going to try and keep her running while I get it into gear here.
Yeah. Once she's warm, she'll run good and she'll idle. Gotcha.
Okay. Well, let's see if we can get going here. All right. These little cars I don't do as good in because I've got the legs of a granddaddy long legs. So.
Oh yeah.
I'm gonna pull out of here. I am not going to hit this pothole. I keep telling people that. I haven't hit it yet, so. Ooh, brakes are a
little rough.
Oh, you know what? Probably to get the big cam, you don't really get the vacuum yet, right? Is that right? Okay. Don't get vacuum into those brake boosters until you get a little speed in the engine, which we'll work on doing here. Is that an air AF ratio gauge there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yeah, perfect. See if we can get her down around the 15s. Oh, there we go. Oh, we going to the yeah. Well, she's not running too lean. That's good.
Nope, she'll run all the way down into the 9s.
Wow, she runs a little rich sometimes. Yeah, brakes feel much better now. All right, so I always like to start with a quick question, and that is, what was your first car?
My first car was a 92 Plymouth Laser RS 5-speed.
Okay. Have you always been a DSM guy?
Somewhat, yep. Always kind of liked the DSM all-wheel drive kind of thing. And
is this an all-wheel drive?
Yes, sir.
Oh.
It's an all-wheel drive.
I must have missed that earlier whenever you were introducing the car. So, so all-wheel drive, and I believe the automatic transmissions are a little bit, they're preferred on these a little bit, aren't they?
Yes, yes.
Because I think the stick shifts they brake a lot, don't they? Yeah, they brake, and they're not good for racing and things like that. And these actually will hold up to quite a bit of power, won't they?
Oh yeah. It's got the 420A trans.
Yeah.
So
I'm not that up on my DSMs, but I do think I remember that from the turbo magazine days back in high school when I used to read through those quite a bit.
Yeah, and the good part with the automatic is it doesn't lose boost when it shifts, so it's just a constant power band.
Yeah, yeah, perfect. So, what got you into cars?
Honestly, Hot Wheels and my dad. He had a 71 Challenger, and I loved that car. And
71 Challenger, damn.
Yep. It had the 454 in it.
Had a 454 and a Challenger?
Yep. 454.
Was it like stroked out 440 or something?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Stroked out.
That's one I haven't heard of.
Yeah, it was Ford, I think 20 over, 30 over.
Tell you what, I've heard time and time again. The first time I mentioned to anyone, what got them into cars, probably 9 times out of 10, it's a parent.
Oh, yeah.
Dad, mom, even like an uncle, something like that. For me, it was my dad and my uncle. And yeah, no, I really get that, and I think that we as parents pass it down to our kids.
Oh yeah, for sure.
So at some point, I'm hoping that my son and daughter are both also into cars.
Yeah.
At least I'm trying to get them that way.
Yeah. It's always worth a shot.
So tell me a little bit more about what's going on with this TSI.
Well, I got it about a month ago and traded my 98 Tahoe for it.
Okay.
It's got rebuilt motor about 800 miles ago. It's 280 cams, it's got new pistons, sleeves, rings, seals, gaskets. Guys set it dynoed at about 230 with the trans in it now, and I can tell it slips. I don't know if it's the torque converter or if it's the friction plates, but I plan on rebuilding it soon. So
rebuild what?
The transmission.
Oh, the transmission.
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep it automatic, but I'm gonna try and put in the sequential shifter from a rally car kind of thing in it.
Oh, okay. I appreciate that.
Yep.
Ooh, that's a nice car. Is that Supra?
That is that Supra.
I gotta find out who that guy is so I can review his car.
Definitely, definitely gotta review that one.
That was a Mark IV Supra that just went by here, and back in the day that wasn't a rare car, but today that's literally the only one that I've seen around Columbia, at least.
Yep,
over 100,000 people in this town and one Mark IV Supra.
one drive through town. It was a white one from St. Louis.
Alright, we're gonna pull around in here. Is this car lowered?
Yep, it runs on coilovers with stiffer springs.
I can tell. Rides like a little go-kart.
Oh yeah, definitely. No body roll.
Oh man, I killed it. That's alright, we'll pop it into neutral here. Let's get her fired right back up.
Yeah, power steering pump again.
There. And it's alright. I've driven some crazy street cars before, so pretty good at keeping these things running.
Oh yeah.
I remember I had a 46 GMC rat rod that liked to die at stoplights too because it had a big cam in it.
Oh yeah. When I got this, it wouldn't run.
Learn how to drive that.
Yeah, when I got this, it wouldn't run at all. It wouldn't idle. Throttle positioning sensor was not set right. So
had a lot of work to do to get it where she's at today.
Oh yeah.
Okay, that's awesome. Well, I'm going to give it a little scoop here in just a second.
Go for it. About $4.5 grand. The trans might start slipping, but she'll pull.
Okay, well, we'll see. Well, it definitely makes tuner car noises, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
It's loud and it's proud.
Definitely that.
I think I can smell a little oil there. We got a little, little turbo leak.
Yep. Just found that one out today. Actually, I got to put a new copper washer on it for the oil feed into the turbo. But get it home, let it cool off, and do that today.
Well, there you go, man. We're never done with these cars, you know.
Nope.
Feels like you start a project and you just keep on keeping on until, well, I guess until you don't have the car anymore, really.
Pretty much.
That's what it's always been like for me.
Build a car to the point where you're kind of done with it and trade it for another one and start over.
I'm the worst about that.
Hey, this is my 4th car in a year and a half.
Yeah. Everyone at my work always gives me crap because they're like, how long are you going to keep this one? I'm like, I'm going to keep this one for at least a couple years. And they're like, no, you're not. I know they're right. I probably won't.
Oh, yeah.
So, I asked you, what got you into cars? As you were a kid, or you know what, it doesn't have to be as, even if you were a kid, what is a memory that you remember? Of course, it wouldn't be a memory if you didn't remember it.
Yeah.
What is something that you remember that you will never forget that involves cars? Something that really sticks out in your mind?
Something that really sticks out? Just, honestly, it'd be the sound and the different sounds of any car. Each car has its own sound, and each car has its own performance point. And it's just kind of finding that point. And each car drives different, so you get different handling cars, make them funner. Everybody's always for power and all that. I'm like, power's fun for straight lines, but I'd rather have some 250, 300 horsepower take it to the track.
Just had to wave at Craig there. He's leaving in his Hellcat, so we'll get to that video here in a little bit. But anyway, so you like the sound of cars? Definitely.
The turbos are one of my favorite.
I've always been appreciative of turbos, but I always, when I grew up, I'm a little older, so I grew up in the 80s and 90s, and I remember as a kid, all of the other kids were like, oh, that V8 sounds so great, and you know what, I totally agree, V8s sound awesome, but to me, you listen to a car and it revs past 7,000 or 8,000 RPM. It doesn't even really matter what that engine is. If it can rev that high, to me, that is the sweetest engine sound that that anyone can ever hear. There's an old Beetle. Old air-cooled Beetle. I appreciate those quite a bit. Those are awesome. I like the quirky cars.
Oh yeah.
Which is why, when people come out here and they're like, do you want to review my car? I'm like, I don't even care what it is I want to review,
Oh yeah.
I'm really thankful to anyone, including you, for letting me come out here and, hoon on your car a little bit and see what it'll do and talk to you a little bit about sort of the culture of cars and sort of, we're about, car love, car passion, and car family. And I feel like that, even if we're not related, and I've said this, and I'll say this on a lot of videos, even if we're not related, we're still car family, man.
Oh, definitely. The car culture is always a family.
It is, absolutely. Well, again, man, I appreciate you letting me drive this, and we'll get on to do some more reviews.